Okay. Today class we will going to look it on the introduction to DC machines. So introduction to the DC machines we will going to look it on that ones. So we'll going to detail. We'll going to say about that one part. So we'll go with that introduction to DC machines. So first we'll go see what is a machines. So that is a question. What is a machines? Machines means either the motor you can say or the generator you can say. Machines means generally machines means you can say either motor or generator. So that one you want to know machines. So that's why it is going to say about that ones. Okay. Particularly this one you can look at DC machines. So DC machines means the construction. Okay, the construction is common. Okay, construction. So construction is common the system. Okay, you can take the any one of the system. The system is a construction is common for both generator and the motor. The construction is common. Okay, take it about the device. Simple name is a device. So this is a device. That device I want to decide to work as a motor. Yes, you can use it. I want to work as a generator. Yes, you can use it. Okay. um, it is called machines. Okay, so this is machines or it is called another name or device you can say for you very easy to understand, or you can say about the system you can say whatever the name you can say. So I want to use as a motor. If I want to use as a motor means, okay, this is a device or a simple name I will going to take it for your understanding purpose. This is a device I want to use as a motor. What to do? So what to do if I want to use as a motor? If motor means in the device, okay, you can give the electrical input you can give. Electrical input you can give, then you will going to get the mechanical output. So you will going to get the mechanical output you will going to get. No, I want to use as a generator. What to do? If I want to use as a generator means, then this is a device. I said about that this is a device. So in the device you will going to give the mechanical input you can give, and you will going to extract the electrical output. Okay, so this is about the machines. So you will going to use how you going to use, that is the only you have. So this is about the machines. So you will going to use like about that ones. Okay, so this is a machines. So how you are going to use, either the motor you will going to use or either you will going to generator you will going to use. So based on your desire, if I want to use as a generator means give the mechanical input. How to give the mechanical input? How to give the mechanical input? So use the prime mover. Example you will going to say it is a prime mover. So what is a prime mover? What is prime mover? Prime mover means you can say about the example. What is the example of the prime mover? Turbine. Turbine you can say, drive you can say, or another name it is called the motor. So these are the device. It will going to give the mechanical energy as an output. So these are the device. Either turbine output is a mechanical energy. Drive output is a mechanical energy. So that mechanical energy you can give as an input to the device. Then the device is act as a generator. It will going to produce the electrical output. That's all. So this is about the machines. So machines clarification is over. Then next one, what is a DC? DC means direct current. DC means direct current. So DC, then we'll go with DC. Okay, DC machines means what? So DC machines means DC motor, then DC generator. So this is a DC. So direct current. DC denoted for direct current. So what is motor? Motor already we were discussed. So you want to give the electrical input. Okay. And so motor input and output is a mechanical output. So here is what is the questions? What type of electrical input you are going to give? That is the questions. So you will go to electrical input is a DC electrical input. DC electrical input you can give, DC energy, DC power supply, direct current input you can give. What about the generator? Generator means mechanical input. Mechanical input you can give. Okay, mechanical input means, so turbine you can use, or the drive you can use. Okay, you can use the output you can generator. Then output is what type of output? It will going to produce the electrical output. Electrical output. So here, what type of electrical output? So electrical output is a DC electrical output. That's why it is called as a DC generator. DC electrical output. That's why. So let's we go inside. Okay, DC motor means, okay, electrical input. What type of input? That is the questions. So DC electrical input. So DC electrical input you can give, and then mechanical output it will going to produce. That is called a motor. So all of you can look the ceiling fan. Electrical wire is going inside. That is called a motor. Mechanical output is produced. DC motor means DC input, direct current input. So okay. DC generator. What is a generator? So mechanical input, DC electrical output. That's why it is called a DC generator. That's all. So this is the one part you want to know. Okay, and one more point I want to teach you, how to convert how to convert AC to DC. Tell me. So your mobile phone you have, the mobile phone inside is the battery system is there backside. That battery system you need to charge. Yes,
Rectifier.
that is name is called a rectifier. So the rectifier it will going to convert AC to DC. AC to DC. Similarly, when you will going to look at AC generator, what is I want to tell you, generator, AC generator. What is AC generator? The same here I will go to copy and paste. So mechanical input, then AC electrical output. AC electrical output. AC energy as in electrical output. That is called AC generator. You know, in normally available the generator, normal either only one generator available, that is a AC generator only available. Okay, AC generator available. Okay, mechanical input you can give. AC electrical output only it will going to produce. Okay, in the output side of the generator, in the AC generator, in the AC electrical output side, use the rectifier. Use the rectifier. In practically the name is a I mean it's a rotating device. Okay, the generator is a rotating device. So rotating type of the rectifier is used. What type of rotating type of rectifier is used? So rotating type of the rectifier is used. That is the name is called commutator. That is the name is called commutator. Okay. So rectifier is used AC to DC conversions. So rotating type of the rectifier, the name is called a commutator. So a commutator is used in the construction. The commutator is used in the constructions. If the construction is used, then your output is what type of output you will going to get? DC electrical output you will going to get. DC electrical output you will going to get. DC electrical output you will going to get. See here, uh, the P and Q, the P and Q is denoted for that commutator. P and Q is denoted for that commutator. The 1 and 2 is denoted for that brush. Brush, like the pencil, graphite. The brush is attached into the 1 and the brush is attached to the 2. So brush, what is the purpose? It will going to extract the current. If it is motor means supply the current. So here let's see, look at okay, two diagram I will going to show you. Two diagram. what is the difference between the diagram 1 and diagram 2? Okay, here AB is there, here CD is there. What is the meaning? It is rotating. It is a rotating. It is a rotating is the meaning. What is the meaning? It is a rotating. Okay. Then it will going to rotate, and here is a current is a flow. The current is coming. The current it will going to come. The current is due to the rotation AC current. The like how it will rotate, like this is a rotation. So vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, like the rotation is take place. Okay, the end of the point is attached to the commutator. PQ is a commutator. The PQ is not rotating. PQ is a not rotating. PQ is a commutator. Okay, here is a connected here. The commutator convert this AC into the DC. The DC is a flow to the load. So like the generator is working. Like the generator is working. Okay, this is about the DC generator. Commutator PQ is a commutator. If it is AC generator means slip ring is used. Slip ring is used like the ring shape. That's why this type of a shape, that is called a slip ring. Okay, but here is a commutator. Commutator is nothing but a rectifier. Okay, convert AC to DC. Okay, so this is a method about the generator. Some further point I will going to go in depth, then you will going to understand about the generator operations. Normally I said about there is a two coil in a systems. Normally in machines as the two coil. What are the two coils?
Armature coil and field coil.
Very good. One is armature coil. Okay, one is armature coil. Another one is a field coil. That's all. This is a two coils. Okay, this is a two coil. I will teach you. Okay, you are the beginning level. You may be understand lightly. Anyhow, I will going to check. If you are not understand, I will go with some more detailed explanation in later. So you try to focus your point, listening skills over here. Then you will going to gather the information. See, look it. This is a theoretical diagram. This is a theoretical diagram. This is a theoretical diagram of the rotations. Theoretical diagram of the rotations. It is showing you. Okay, practical. I will going to try to draw and then explain you. Okay, coming to that one, there is a two coil. One is armature coil. Another one is a field coil. For example, generator. This is a generator. Generator will going to produce the electrical output. It will going to produce the electrical output. For example, DC generator underline. So electrical output. What is the coil here means? This is called armature coil. So A1, A2. What is A1, A2? So between A1 and A2 coil is there. Between A1 and A2 what is there? Here is I can see that one coil is there. So this is a terminal end of the terminals. A1, A2. So between A1 and A2 what it will come, do you know? It is a DC power supply come. DC power supply will come. DC power supply or DC energy will come. So here what is coming? Here is a coming outside. This is the outside. What is coming? DC energy is coming. The armature outside. This is a point. Okay, one point. This is another point. So between the 2 point, what is coming? DC energy is coming. This is armature coil. Okay. This armature coil is over. One more coil is there. That is called a field coil. That is called a field coil. Okay. This is a field coil. This is a coil F1. This is a first terminal F1. This is another terminal F2. Okay. So between two F1 and F2, what is there? Coil is there. Okay. Then here you can going to I will going to give the some externally power supply, one DC power supply. I will going to use to. I will going to give the excitation. I will going to give the DC power supply externally. I will going to excited this coil. I will going to excite it. If I will going to excite it, what will happen? Between the F1, this is F1. Okay, this is F2. Between F1 and F2, what it will going to produce? Flux it will going to produce. See that one? Flux it will going to produce. So that's why you have look it. The flux it will going to flow. Already you are studied in the physics subject in 10th and 11th and 12th class. So between the north and the south, okay, why north and the south? Because I will going to give the power supply to the field coil. That's why north is produced and south is produced. So between the north and the south, what it will happen? The flux is a flow. The flux is a flowing. Flux is a flowing. So here is what is there? North and then south. This is a field coil. North and then south. What it is there? You will go into flux is a flowing. So like the flux is a flowing. Flux line. Like the flux line is a flowing. It is an invisible line. It is a flowing on the between north and the south. Okay. The next one, the generator. What is the input of the generator?
Mechanical energy.
Very good. So mechanical energy. So I will going to give the prime mover. I will going to coupled. I will going to coupled where to the prime mover. So prime mover is I am going to coupled here. So prime mover is giving the mechanical input. Rotation is giving. So when it will going to connected to the generator coupled. So what will happen? The armature is rotating. Armature is rotating. Like it will going to rotate. So like it will going to rotate. So it will go to rotations. So it will go to rotate. So now it will go to rotate. Okay. So one thing I will going to repeat again. Point number one, I will going to give the power supply to the field winding. Field coil is excited. Field coil is excited. So north and south is a pole is created. Flux is a flow from the north to south. This is a point number one. Point number one. Point number two, prime mover is coupled to the generator armature winding. Prime mover is coupled to the generator armature winding. Prime mover is rotate. Prime mover is rotate. What will happen? The armature coil is rotate. Armature coil is rotate. This is a point number two. Okay, armature coil is rotate. What is the point number three? Whenever this armature coil, that is called the current carrying coil, whenever current carrying coil is cut the flux, this way it will going to cut. How it will going to cut? Like it will going to rotation, due to the rotation it will going to cut the flux. So cut the flux. So whenever current carrying coil is cut the flux, EMF is induced. EMF is nothing but current. Current is induced in the conductor. See that one, current is induced. That current is coming on the output side. Okay, that current is coming on the output side. So this is a generator working principle. So working principle. What is the principle? What is the principle of the generator? Whenever current carrying conductor cuts the magnetic flux, EMF is induced in the conductor part. Okay, in the conductor part. Okay, that's all. So it will going to rotate like the position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4, position 5. Okay, like it will going to repeat it. When you will going to look at, okay, so here is I will going to use a slip ring. Slip ring is used means, what about the output? Do you know? Your output will come as a like this type of method. So your output is a AC output. Slip ring is used. So your slip ring is used means your output is a AC output. AC output is used. Then I am use the rectifiers. So my AC output is replaced into the DC. How? Pulsating DC. Pulsating DC. See, this is a DC waveform. DC waveform. How this waveform is produced? Look at, okay, position number 1. Just assume this a position is standing. Now tell me position number 1, okay, and position number 2. So which one is a more flux it will going to cut?
1.
Just assume water is a flow between the F1 and F2. Water is a flow. So water is a flow between the F1 and F2 is a water is a flowing. Okay. So here is a one wood you can take it. The wood shape is like this type of shape, rectangular shape of the wood wood you can take about the rectangular shape of the wood. Now is along the path. Now is along the path. This is a perpendicular path. So whenever the perpendicular path, what will happen? More number of the water it will going to stop. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
More number of the water it will going to stop. So it will going to interaction. Interaction is take place. That's why it is going on the peak. That's why it is going on the peak. So then question number 2. What is it will happen? Along the path. So water is a flow. Does it will going to cut? Very less. That's why it is coming to the 0. That's why it is coming to the 0. Now it is a reverse direction. Reverse directions. So here is a A, here is a B. Then here is a A, here is a B. So reverse direction again perpendicular. More number of the water it will going to stop. So more number of the flux is interaction. More number of the flux is interaction. That's why in negative side. So that's why negative peak. Again the position number 4 along the axis. So cutting the flux, stopping the water is very less, nothing. So that's why 0. So this is like the waveform it will going to produce, like the waveform produce, like the waveform is produced. And the commutator is used to convert AC to DC. What is the principle? Whenever current carrying conductor is cut the flux, the EMF is induced in the conductor part. Okay. So that's all about the generator. Working principle is over. Generator working principle is over. Okay. Then let's we move at another. Okay. So this is about the AC generator waveform. Then commutator is used to convert AC to DC. Okay. Then let's we go with that your content. So your content is what it will going to show you. Faraday review. You will going to know about the review of the Faraday's law, the electromagnetic induction, and the Lenz's law. So you want to know. The next one is a Fleming right hand rule and the left hand rule. You want to know. Okay, the sometime possibilities of the 1 mark questions. The next one DC generator. Okay, working and the principle about that one we are going to just now we have discussed. So that is about the working of the DC generator principles. EMF equation. What is the EMF equations? EMF is induced. EMF is induced. So does EMF is induced in that one armature coil or not? Yes. What is the EMF equation? Induced. So EG pi Z N P divided by 60 into A. This is called the EMF equation. EMF induced. So unit is the volts. So you can write the unit is a volts. V-O-L-T, volt. Okay. Volts. Okay. So this is volt. Okay. This is about the induced EMF equation. What is the pi? Pi is denoted for that flux. Is it denoted for that conductor? N is denoted for that speed in RPM, speed. Okay, flux. Okay, conductor, speed in RPM. P denoted for the poles. P is denoted for the pole. How many pole? A is a parallel path. So this is the equations. You know, here is the EG instead of I will go and write EB. So this is called the back EMF also, same equation. The back EMF you will going to study on the generator. Sorry, this is a generator. Okay, generator. So this back EMF you will going to study on the motor. You will going to generate. I will tell you. So that's all. So this is the one point. Yeah. Then we'll go with that one. What is the content? Okay. So this is a DC generator EMF equation. Pi Z NP divided by 60 into A. Okay. That's all over. Then construction, I will going to tell you this construction is common for DC motor and DC generator. The next one you will going to look at working and the principle of the DC motor. So far we have discussed about DC generator. Next, DC motor working principles. Another one is the types of the DC motor. Back EMF. What is the back EMF? That's why I said you just now EP. It is equal to pi Z NP divided by 60 into E. The both generator. What about the EMF equation? EG. Both also same. Both also same equation. But it is denoted EG. It is denoted EP. Then torque equation of the motor. So like you will going to learn. Then characteristics diagram you will going to learn, and applications. So like you will going to look it under this chapter. Then next we go with that one, Fleming right hand and left hand rules. So Fleming right hand rule and left hand rule. Why do I want to study the Fleming rules? It is theoretically teach you how to rotate how to change the direction of rotation. Theoretically teach you how to change the direction of rotation. Fleming left hand. So short form, okay. Left hand rule. What is that one? It will going to, I said about easy to recap. L money. Money means amount. Okay, L money. So L money means L left hand rule. So left hand rule for, what is the left hand rule for? Left hand rule.
Motor.
Okay, motor. So L money. So short form L money. So what is the L money? So left hand, and the M denoted for the motor. So left hand is denoted for the motor operations. So L money is your friend name, you can assume it. Okay, left hand rule for that motor. What about right hand rule? So right hand rule is automatically, you can say right hand rule. What about that one? It is a generator. So both rule, what is the purpose of the both rule? What is the purpose?
Direction of rotation.
Direction of rotation. Change the direction of rotation. Theoretically teach you. Change the direction of rotation. Change the direction of rotation means what? What is the meaning of the change the direction of rotations? So this is a motor. This is a soft of the motor. Output it is coming. Like the rotations. If it is rotate this one, this is a clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. What is the input of the motor? Electrical input, mechanical output. It's a DC input, so DC motor. You can underline it. In bottom underline is denoted DC motor. So electrical input you can give, mechanical output it will going to produce. So what is the rotation? Clockwise is rotated. Okay, theoretically it will going to teach you how to change the direction of rotation. I want to rotate on the anti-clockwise. Theoretically. So theoretically I want to change the rotation in anti-clockwise. How to change means flow of the current. The flow of the current you can change. The flow of the current direction you can change. Then automatically what will happen? The flow of the motion it will going to change. For example, you will go to this direction, you will going to change the directions. So what you want to do? So take the 3 fingers, thumb finger, forefinger, middle fingers, each one perpendicular. So like you will go to perpendicular, 90 degree. So like you will go to perpendicular. Okay, you want to straight. Okay, then 3 finger, thumb finger is denoted for the motion. Then forefinger is denoted for a field, and then next one is middle finger is denoted for the current. Change the directions. Change the direction of these fingers. So what will happen? The flow of the current is changed. The flow of the current is changed. The motion is changed. So that's all. This is a Fleming rule. A left hand rule also teaching you for that change the direction of the rotation of motor. right hand rule is teach you the change the direction of the generator. Change the direction of the generator. Okay, so this is about, so motor means what is the input you will going to give the motor. So motor electrical input you want to give. So first one is this, the first one electrical input you can give. Okay, I will going to give the electrical input to the motor. Then inside the motor what is there? Two coils. Inside the motor what is there? Two coil. One is armature coil, another one is a field coil. So field coil is both the coil you will going to give the flux. So flux you will going to give both coil, both coil you will going to give the flux, and both member are fighting, and rotation motion is take place. This is a theoretically. So 1 2 3 1. So first I will going to give the current, then both members are flux is created, and torque is take place. Simple to understand, I will going to tell you. There is a two coils. What are the two coils? Armature coil, one person armature coil, another person field coil. There is a two persons. Okay, so you will going to give the food. Okay, you will going to give the food to both members. Yes, I will going to give the food to both members. Both members are getting energized. So A also energized, F also energized. So once they will going to get the food, both members what they will do? They will going to fight. Hey, I am a big. Hey, I am a big. Then both members they are fighting. Both members are fighting. Then finally what happened? It is a rotating. Rotation is take place. Okay. So this is called the motor operation. I will going to, this is called the motor operations. I will going to teach you a little bit elaborate also. Okay, later. First we will going to complete about the Fleming rule. So this is the first one. The middle finger, yeah, middle fingers it is a current, forefinger is a field, then thumb finger is motions. So what you want to do, when you will going to apply a power supply to the motor, this is a point number one. When you will going to apply the power supply to the motor, okay, current is a flow to the armature coil and field coil. Both coil flux is a produce. Both coil flux is a produce. Both coil are interacted, fighting. Then motion is take place. This is a Fleming left hand rule theoretically. Okay. Fleming right hand rule means change the direction of rotation of the generator. Change the direction of rotation of the generator. What is generator? This is a generator. DC generator underline. Then output is a current. Output is a current. Final output is a current. So where is the current? This is the final output. What is the input of the generator? Input of the generator is a prime mover. Mechanical energy as an input. Okay, motion is the input. Then you will going to give the motion. Then what will happen? Whenever current carrying coil is cut the magnetic flux. Then EMF is induced. EMF is another name is called current. That's all. So 1 2 3 you want to see. This is about the Fleming right hand rule. Theoretically teach you. Okay, coming to that one point. Practically I want to change the direction of rotation. Practically I want to change the direction of rotation. What to do? So this is a, okay, I will so motor. So this is a motor. What are the motors? Separately excited, shunt motor, series motor, compound motor. Take all the motor you can the same. Okay, any one motor example you can take it. How to change the practically change the direction of rotation? How many coils are there? Armature coil, field coil. Take any one coil. Take any one coil. Okay, I will take the field coil. Change the position. F1 and F2 interchange. That's all. F1 and F2 interchange. F1 and F2 interchange. Okay. F1 and F2 interchange. How to interchange? This part connected to here, this part connected to here. This is a F1 part, this is a F2 part. Where is it? This is erase. So F1 and F2 is interchange. Or A1 A2 is interchange. Or A1 A2 is interchange. Okay. So you can interchange like either F1 F2 you can interchange or A1 A2 interchange. If you are going to do that one, your change the direction of rotation is reversed. Your change the direction of rotation is reversed. Okay, this is a practical A. So take down the questions. Take down the question number. Okay, you can note down. Okay, how to change the direction of rotation practically. How to change the direction of rotation practical. Option A, interchange either field coil or armature coil. Okay, interchange either field coil or armature coil. Option B, interchange both field and armature coil. Option C, interchange field coil. Option D, interchange armature coil. Option A, B, C, D, E. Option E, correct A, C, D. Tell me the options. What is the correct options? What is the answer? The correct answer is interchange either field coil or armature coil. Option A. Option C, interchange field coil. Option D, interchange armature coil. So 3 answer is correct. Then E is a correct A, B, C, D.